If you love seeing airplanes drifting in the sky, well, my friend, this airline is just for you. In today's video, we're going to be checking out JetBlue Airlines on Roblox. Now, we are at John F. Kennedy International Airport. This is Terminal 5, and this is their inaugural flight, which I feel like I've seen this airport before, but the flight says it's a JFK Terminal 5 inaugural flight. But as some of you guys may know, I actually have reviewed this airline before. This is my third time. I did a flight review on this airline about a year ago, and I also did a live stream as well, which I think I did it at this airport. I don't know. This airport looks very familiar, but I think maybe it's an improved version or something, but we're going to go ahead and check it out. Now, as I said, we are at JFK Terminal 5, which if you don't know, which I'm sure everyone knows, this is in New York City. I think this is a custom-made airport. I'm not sure, but I hope it is. But we're going to go ahead and check out their self-check-in. Looks like they have it a bit differently here from when the last time I was here. But welcome, please locate your reservation. So they got a really realistic looking self check-in, which is really nice. You know, gotta love the realistic self check-in. I don't know if any of these matters, like what we click. Yeah, I don't think it matters. It's just there for the experience. But yeah, we're just gonna fly basic economy today, and I don't know, does this do anything? Yeah, a lot of this here, it's not really functional. It's just here for the realism experience, because this is kind of what you would see in a real life airline, which, you know, I like the realistic kind of emphasis on it. It's pretty nice. But we're gonna go ahead and continue. And we grab the ticket, and I believe this is a custom self check-in, because I kind of know the owner of this airline. His name's World Dev, and I know he's like a developer who's made technology and stuff. So pretty impressive so far. If you guys know me well, you guys know that I love custom technology because it makes an airline more unique. So yeah, but let's go ahead and drop our bag off if we can. I think they have NPCs here. Whoa. All right, we dropped our bag off. Okay. Oh, and the thing, the little thing, I don't know what it's called, but the thing moves. That's so cool. They paid attention to that very tiny realistic details. That's so cool. But let's just walk around. Let's just see what this airport has. Like I said, this is a pretty realistic airport, and I like it, to be honest. It's a pretty damn nice looking airport. But with that said, let's just go ahead and find the gate. We need to head through security first, so hopefully it doesn't take a super long time. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and head through the security area, and oh my god, if they have to make us walk through this long security line. And yep, they have to make us walk through here. I guess you're getting the full realistic experience, but you know, wait, never mind. We do not need to walk through the whole thing. Thank you for saving us, JetBlue developers. I actually really do appreciate that. Because some airlines, they will make you literally walk through the entire thing just for the realism, but it looks like we don't really have to here, which is nice. So, do I have to do anything here? No? Okay, I'll just pass through. Looks like this guy's a bit stuck, I think, but yeah. I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm gonna go ahead and head to the other gate. You know, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, we got this cool little scanner thing. I never really understood what's the difference between these scanners and regular security scanners. If someone who knows could explain in the comments section, that'd be really nice. But I never really understood the difference. But anyways, we've gotten through security. Let's go ahead and head through the gate. Not through the gate, through this area right here. But this airport does seem familiar. I don't know what they mean by it being an inaugural flight. Maybe, like I said, it's probably a revamped version, or maybe it's a new aircraft. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, a lot of this looks very familiar from the live stream I did in this airline last year. But you know, let's go ahead and see what they got. They're not interactable, but you could. Can you grab anything here? Nope. This looks like it's just detail only, which is a bit disappointing. But you know, it's fine. Whatever. We'll just go ahead and you know, look around. At least it's neatly detailed, which is nice. So we got some duty-free stuff over here as well. And yeah, like I said, you can't really click anything, but we got some muffins here. It would be nice if we could click them, but I guess they don't really do that here. That's not how they roll, but it's fine. All the other shops over there are closed. Looks like there's some food court over there. Let's see what's going on over there. Yeah, they got a little food court over here, and there's not really much going on here. There's not even any NPCs here, but it's all right. We'll just go ahead and head to our gate. All right, and here's our gate, and there is our beautiful aircraft, that beautiful JetBlue A320 right there. I believe that's an Aeroware. I would assume it's Aeroware because Aeroware has the best A320 in the market right now, but it's a pretty neat looking airline. I mean, it's a pretty neat and high quality plane, which is nice. So also, I did fly this airline in real life, so I actually do have high expectations, because when I was on this airline in real life, it actually was pretty good. Probably one of my more favorite experiences on a US airline. So I actually do have high expectations for this airline that'll it will live up to the hype of the real JetBlue. You know, you got to represent the brand properly, you know. But like I said, here's the gate, and I do apologize if it's a bit laggy. Apparently it's laggy for everyone. Like, I just talked to some people over there, and their lag is like actually a lot worse than mine. Like, so I do apologize, but that's just what I have to deal with. So yeah, but as you see, this is like a little shop right here. We can buy some stuff, and then there's some more gates over here. But oh, let's see if they have restrooms. Nope, they do not have restrooms. This is a common tactic they do at a lot of Roblox airlines. They don't really like put effort into the restrooms. Us passengers have restroom needs, and we can't even fulfill that. They better at least have bathrooms on the plane, you know. Obviously, it's a joke. I'm not gonna like say this is a bad airline because they don't have restrooms, but you know, I'm just bored. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we are going to begin the boarding process now. They said boarding group A. I don't know what boarding group I am, but I'm just assuming, yeah, they're just boarding everyone. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. But we're boarding. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. And yeah, pretty cool. This is the Airbus A320. Now, the most important thing I need to check is if they have bathrooms on here. And they do not have bathrooms, which is a bit of a disappointment. Guys, obviously, I'm joking. I really don't care about bathrooms. But you know, I'm just like, let's see if I can hop over this guy. Yeah, no bathrooms can be found, but it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and sit down somewhere. I don't know what it means when there's orange seats or the orange thing around it. I think this means like it's an emergency exit seat, but I see some over here as well, which I think indicates it's like a first class or like premium seat. But their seats look pretty damn nice. I hope it's custom made. Honestly, don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and sit. Why is this guy sitting like this? But I'll just, you know, I'll just sit over here because why not? But yeah, pretty nice looking aircraft. I'm loving this. But yeah, when I was flying JetBlue in real life, they did have in-flight entertainment, which you don't see that in a lot of Roblox airlines now, I feel. But the one thing they did not have in real life was outlets. I could not find a single outlet on the JetBlue seat, and it was on like a 5-hour flight too. So that was so much fun not having an outlets. Like I literally had to charge my phone when I arrived at the airport. But and they got like little life vests under the seat as well. See, they really do pay attention to detail here, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm really liking this airline so far. Definitely a lot better. Well, not a lot better. I mean, it was still pretty good back then, but there was definitely a lot more improvement since the last time I was here, so it is nice to see. But now we're gonna go ahead and, you know, head out the gate. I actually don't know what the destination is, so but we'll just have to see. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached our cruising altitude, and honestly, the like sky and scenery here looks really nice. It's like really realistic, like we're actually flying over the skies. This is actually really cool. But we're gonna see what they got on the menu, and as you see, it's a pretty, I guess, realistic looking menu. I mean, in real life, they would literally make you pay for all this. But drinks available for purchase, 9 Robux. Do we actually have to pay Robux for this? I'm actually going to ask them. Let's see what they have. So they got just like your, I mean, Pepsi, like soda, like it's like all your like average things you see on flights. So I guess we'll just go ahead and order. I don't know, what do we want? We'll take some, you know, we'll take some lime. No, actually not that. We'll get the truly juiced wild berry, and we'll just get some, I don't know, plantain chips with that. So yeah, can I get truly juiced wild berry and plantain chips, please? Thank you. And we're just gonna go ahead and wait until until we get our food. But as you see, the flight attendant there is having quite a difficult time. I think there's a lot of turbulence going on this flight right now. But oh, that was a quick. Oh, why is it PMing me? No, I have not been served yet because I just placed my PM. All right, looks like my message got tagged. I think I'm just gonna say something that's like a bit more simple. You know, I'll just get some apple juice. Actually, no, cranberry juice. Don't think I'm weird. I do think cranberry juice is good. Okay, and we'll just get some and pop chips. Hopefully that doesn't tag. Hopefully, I know Roblox Roblox chat filtering can be a bit stupid at times, but hopefully it does not tag this time. So yeah. Bro, what is this? Sorry about that. Most of our items are sold out today. You know what? Okay. That was not expecting that. I feel like they do that like Spirit Airlines or something, but not JetBlue. Come on, guys. You could do better. But anyway, you know, we'll just take a nice little tomato juice. We'll just take tomato juice. I don't actually like tomato juice, but we're just ordering it just because that's how I'm feeling. So yeah. And also we are now moving. So we're hopefully going to be landing at, I honestly don't know where we're landing, so this is going to be like a surprise for me. But, oh, we're going to Aruba. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we are now landing at our destination. And finally, I got my order of tomato juice. And thank you very much. Like I said, I don't like tomato juice, but, you know, we're just going to see what it's like. And, oh, they put it in this, like, cute little cup for us. And that's a very, like, deep red color, but you know, I'm no food critic. This probably tastes good. I don't know, I've never tried tomato juice. Sounds disgusting. But oh, looks like we were doing a go around. I don't know why we're doing a go around. I mean, we were like kind of like having a weird approach in the first place, like you know, you're doing like a whole turn before you approach. I don't know, I don't know if that's how you do it in real life, but okay, you want to turn around? All right. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at our destination. This is Aruba, and we're going to go ahead and depart the plane now. I mean, this is pretty nice. Let's just go ahead and, you know, get out of the plane. Looks like they didn't even open the door, which is fun, but, yeah, if you could move out the way, please. Looks like we are here now, and, yeah, hopefully they have my bag, because I'd actually be pretty disappointed if they lost my bag. So let's just hope that doesn't happen, but, I guess we just go this way now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've finally gotten my suitcase, and I think we're just stuck in this room because we literally cannot go anywhere else. Like, what a cool destination to explore. We're literally just stuck in this room. You know, it'd be nice to have a little destination experience, but it's okay. But yeah, the flight's basically over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll get back to posting more again soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.